So this is our answer to a few questions we had from Twitter about the band, the Young Pretenders.
So the first question is from Ben. He says, what does your artist, the Young Pretenders, stand for?
So I say they stand for anyone who has a dream and hasn't been able to go chase it, or who wants to chase it, or is chasing it.
I think they're sort of a young, edgy, urban indie band who they want their fans to dream bigger, and they just want to use their songs and their music to get their message out there.
They want people to know that it doesn't matter who you are, kind of where you are, where you're from, you can still achieve your dreams no matter what. Yeah. The second question is from George, who says, what other artists are similar to your artist, and how have you been influenced by them?
I think artists, bands like Kings of Leon and Codaline, people like that who are sort of edgy rock bands, sort of gritty, but they know the world is bigger than themselves, and they're not arrogant. They want to get their stuff out there and they want to help other people.
And the Verve is also another example. We've been influenced by them in their music video because, in the same sense, their artist is going on a journey. He's walking somewhere and he doesn't know where he's going, but he just wants to go somewhere.
And he's going forward.
Yeah. And our band and our music video doesn't exactly know where they're going, but they just want to go somewhere with their lives.
Yeah, just like the Verve, they're always moving forward.
Yeah.
Looking into the future. Let's see. The next question is from Alice, and she says, what are the key aspects of the Young Pretenders star image, and what do these stand for? I think the group as a whole, each of the individual members of the group represent something, and they sort of all join together to create the main band. So like the main guy is Alex, who's the lead singer, and then you've got George, Caleb, Ben, who represent like different types of people of the band, in the band, compared to like sort of multiple personalities, but they all come together to show that people can work together and create something nice.
And also, just to quickly address this, because we have been getting a lot of questions about this, the drummer Ben isn't in the video, in the actual music video, but he's in all the pictures, the website, the CD cover, so we just wanted to quickly address why that is.
Yeah, I think because we wanted to give every band member a personality, and his personality was, he was sort of shy, but he was the backbone of the whole band. So although you can't see him in the actual video, he's the drumming beats in the background, and he's always there when you're watching, just not in view.
Yeah, and we did research into this, and in quite a lot of music videos, the drummer isn't there, so this seemed accurate.
Like in the Verve, there's a few of the band members walking down, but there isn't all of them. And also Coldplay do this quite a lot.
Yeah. So other bands do that as well, so we thought it would be accurate if we portrayed our band in the same way as others. So the next question is from Daniel. He says, in relation to the Young Pretenders' target audience, what would you say the genre of their music is, and how does it appeal to their target audience?
It's from Daniel.
Yeah.
I would say Daniel that I think they're sort of an indie, edgy rock band, like an urban. They're following the urban hipster Shoreditch trend in London. People are bringing back the like vinyl and record, and I think they want to follow that. They want to be music which people can physically own. They want to be like, sort of edgy, indie.
Yeah, they're more of an organic group because they're following this trend, and I'd say they're more aimed at like youth and young adults age range, from like 15 to 25.
Although older generations, because it's sort of bringing back reminiscent things of the past, older generations can listen to it too and enjoy it.
Yeah, but they're also the stuff they're bringing back. They're trying to showcase and get the youth of today more involved in the past.
Mm.
I also say that their message is to dream bigger and go for always what you wanted. And the target audience at their age, from the 15 to 25 mark, most of them are in the point of their lives where they're looking for what they want to do for the rest of their lives and in the future. So it's vital for them to listen to the music because it's inspirational for them and it's kind of on message for what they're going through in their lives at that point.
Okay, so our next one is from Craig, and he says, what is it about your artists that make them unique? Start us off.
Okay, well, I think that their style as a whole and the way they treat their fans, they're very connected with them, but they're also very mysterious. They're because they're edgy, they're an indie band, and I think all the members together make up a very unique group. So
I think that they're all different. They each have their individual different look. They don't copy each other. They stay true to who they are.
Yeah, they're not like. But you could compare them to One Direction, who, even though they are a band, every member of the band is a singer, and they're all practically the same. However, they each have different personalities, and this is compared to our band, who everyone in the band is different. They all do different things, have different personalities.
They're not a typical boy band.
Yeah, they're more organic than synthetic.
Mm.
Yeah, and they show their talent through their instruments, which you can see in the video, rather than focusing on being a tight-knit group of the same people.
Let's see, got another question here.
This question is from Adam. He says, what is the meaning of the Young Pretenders star image and how does it appeal to their target audience?
I think the target audience is sort of an indie hipster, edgy teen, young adults group. I think it matches very clearly with our band and today's youth. Like the majority is for 16 to 24-year-olds because the new generation is sort of growing up with more rap, new pop and grime, stuff like that. So it's sort of an exclusive style which the band can share with their audience. Yet older generations can also appreciate the style of music.
Yeah. I also think they're kind of encouraging younger people to be who they are and express their individuality as a whole.
I think they're making music for themselves and their audience rather than for a wider group. Like the band The Hoosiers, who everyone thought they stopped making music, but they actually stopped making popular music for a mass amount of people, and they focused on creating music for their audience who would appreciate their music more than anyone else.
Yeah, I think that the younger fans, who are in the target audience, will want to be like them, as they want to be able to express who they are, their individuality, their freedom, like the band's able to.
It's like dedicated music for the fans, yet other people could appreciate.
Yeah. Right.
Let's see.
And this is the last question we have.
So this is from Olivia, and she says, how does the Young Pretenders website Digipack, so CD, stuff like that, and music video work together to reinforce the star image and sell the artists? I think the Digipack and the music video have to match the Digipack and the website have to match the video and the song very closely, as they all need to sort of sync up and work together to create an image to sell to the audience. So we made a Kickstarter campaign. You can talk more about that.
So the Kickstarter campaign we made was for the album because there's art. We saw examples of other artists who have done this, even though they need the money. So like Amanda Palmer, who did this well and raised over $1 million on Kickstarter. We thought that it would be appropriate for us to do it for the album because the band isn't about charging the fans for money. They're about the music
And bringing the
people,
fans closer to the band.
But obviously they need to be funded, so it's kind of asking the fans for help and support of their music, so they know that the fans are backing them up. And for the stuff that we did, like the website and the digipack, we also included pictures of the band because it promotes their image more and shows everyone that they're a new band and they need to see their look and the audience needs to know who they are. So it helps advertise them and bring them closer to their fans, who now everyone of their fans will be able to see what they look like, how they dress, their kind of personalities. Yeah,
That's all.
I think that's that.
That was the Twitter questions of the week for the Unpretenders. Hope to see you next week on the next question and answer session.
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Bye bye.